Chamgei chitab kolenjin atachinen kasartab logoiwek nekakoitech asikobit osomon logoiwekab emet chebo Aasai TV nesomonun kwane Juliet Chentai. Kitaunen logoiwek kole kosubken ak nekokiborianchi rarunetab mwanik en komoswek cheterter en emet kokagomwa serikali kole en kwenutab arawani kotetat kolany barak olyetab mwanik ak kagomwa minister nebo rabishek en emoni John Mbadi kole matkorogenchi biikab boror en amune nekokonde tetutik chekiboisien kebosen koimutichoton.
The current fuel pricing cycle, 15th March to 14th April, is not likely to be affected since the product concerned was delivered prior to the Middle East conflict. If, for example, the price was to increase by about 60, especially diesel, which is the most significant for our economy. Diesel is most significant. If it was to increase by 60 shillings per liter, if you take off VAT, then that comes down to about 51. Then that 51, then we bring in the stabilization fund and try to moderate it. I may not go into the details of how much we are going to cover with the stabilization fund, because again, it is the responsibility of EPRA to announce the prices. So our suppliers, especially the ones we have G2G arrangements with, are actually loading in other areas that are not affected, like Europe and India.
Kistoenge noton kotesetai kandoik chemorobe eun serikali anan opposition leaders kochere chemung'arainik chekoisuldoen mung'arenywan en Kigomba kongelele ichek amat kou koba komoswek alak en nekamwa kole miten ung'utiet nebo kereb mbaret nekokiutoen ichek.
Hii hapa ni kosa kusema watu wa Kigomba wasibomolewe manyumba yao na mahali ya biashara, lakini Ruto akaleta usiku wa manane mabuldoza na kuharibu mali ya umma. Tunahangaisha maasura, tunahangaisha kila mtu. Kwa nini Kasongo umetangaza vita na maskini wa Kenya? Amebomoa Gikamba iko na 16 acres. Anataka kutoka nusu ekari, aibe ekari 15 nusu.
Watu wa Gikamba, watu wa Nairobi, mufanye kazi yenu kwa bidii vile wao mnafanya, bila mtu yeyote kuwanyanyasa ama kuwabomolea. Sawa sawa.
Ketesendai logoiwek kokong'olol kandoindetab emoni Dr. William Ruto en igortan goyai kanisetab AIPCA en Nyeri County kocher neranik kostoengei boisietab kerichekab bokitet ole komwa ine kole tinye bongonutik chebo koit let yautichoton.
Nyinyi vijana, sisi wote kama wazazi tunafanya bidii kwa watoto wetu, na hatutaki watoto wetu wapotee kwa mambo ya madawa ya kulevya na mambo ya pombe. Viongozi wa kanisa hapa, wazazi, wanajuta, wako na matatizo na watoto wetu kwa sababu ya mambo ya madawa ya kulevya na maneno ya pombe. Na mimi nataka niwaeleze, katika taarifa yangu ya tarehe 1 mwaka huu Januari, niliwesema tunaweka mpango kamili, msikuwe na wasiwasi. Haya mambo ya pombe yatakoma katika taifa letu la Kenya. Hiyo maneno ya pombe, nimeamrisha watu wa nakada, nimeongeza watu wa anti-narcotics unit. Tumekubaliana vile tutakabiliana na wale wanaleta madawa ya kulevya kuingiza taifa letu kutoka mataifa zingine, na wale wanaharibu vijana wetu kwa pombe haramu. Na wasikiza kwa makini, and I want to commit to you that we are going to deal decisively and conclusively on matters of illicit brews and drugs and narcotics. Kwa hivyo nyinyi vijana nawauliza, tunawajali kama wazazi, tunawajali kama serikali, na nyinyi pia mujiepushe na mambo ya madawa na pombe. Na sisi zote kama jamii, kazi ya kupigana na pombe
En logoiwek alak kotesetai kobune rirek cheechen familia nebo Vincent Okoth nekoisuldae nametab injirenik nekibwotyin kokoibeten sobet soet ak moche ichek kousigong serikali akotoret ichek en chengetab katuganik chebo bortanyin sikobit komut inendet kokonor.
What we urge the government or the relevant authorities kindly assist us to look for even the remains that we can find for our beloved cousin, our beloved brother, so that we can be able to put a closure into this.
Naomba watu wakubwa wale wanaotatuona kwa news watusaidie. Watusaidie venye tunaweza fika hata nyumbani kwetu. Sijui tunaenda kuzika nini. Tunaenda kuzika nguo ama tunaenda kuzika nini?
Kitu ningeomba upande wa serikali ni kuangalia jamii ya wavuvi katika Lake Naivasha. Hii conflict ya wanyama na jamii ya wavuvi katika around Lake Naivasha si mwanzo tu. Si ya kwanza. Kuna ingine ilifanyika pale Karagita, kiboko ikaua vijana 6. Na imekuwa ni kitu mazoea ikifanyika na saulika. So tungeomba Kenya Wildlife Service na community around Lake Naivasha wakae chini ili watafute suluhisho.
En logoiwek choton chekiwongunen ko korutechi sirindetab ripsetab kalyet en emet orit Raymond Omolo county nebo Wajir en amune netetat keyaen igortab Madaraka en county inoton. Kaitita kiwanjetab Wajir Stadium netun kiyaen igoratan ole kamwa ine kole kokochobok kebebertab 28 en bogol ak tesetai ak teksonoton.
Why we are here is basically just to be able to assess the progress of preparations for this year's Madaraka Day, which will be hosted by the county of Wajir, and His Excellency the President will be presiding over the celebrations. So there are 3 or 4 main activities or work streams that we are trying to focus on as part of getting ready for the celebrations. One is the venue where the Madaraka Day celebrations will be held, which is here at Wajir Stadium. If you look around, there is accelerated progress of works, currently at 28%. We expect that all this will be done and dusted and ready for celebrations by the 2nd week of May of this year. Away from the stadium, there is the County Commissioner's residence, which already is also under construction or development, and that is where His Excellency the President will host the luncheon for the guests and dignitaries that will attend the Madaraka Day celebrations. There are a number of other ancillary facilities, starting with the airport, Wajir International Airport, which requires a lot of upgrade, and already the contractor is on site. There is works that is currently going on the taxiway, the apron. We expect that the terminal building construction will begin sometimes within the month of April. This is just to also be able to separate the military side of the airport from the civilian side, to support in the transport and movement of people in and out of Wajir, both local travel as well as regional or international travel. Number 3 is the works that needs to be done by the Ministry of Roads, specifically Kenya Urban Roads Authority. So we have a number of feeder roads coming in and out of this stadium, but also generally within and without the town of Wajir. Besides that, there is the upgrade of the electricity supply, which has been a challenge in this county and generally in this region. So the team from the Ministry of Energy is already on ground, and we expect that by the time we have the celebrations, we would have completely or largely addressed the challenge of infrequent supply of power. Then the team from the Ministry of Water is also working together with the county government to make sure that we have adequate water supply for the residents of Wajir town. So overall, on behalf of the National Celebrations Committee, we are satisfied with the progress of works. We are satisfied with the preparations for this year's Madaraka Day celebrations, and I want to sincerely appreciate and commend the Governor of Wajir together with his staff for the cooperation and the collaboration that we have had.
Aguyon chitab kolenjin kokakiwong logoiwekyok chebo sainiton ako tesetai lenchin itestai iger Aasai TV asikobit inyorchigei logoiwek alak chetesetai kisubi en olebo studio. Nebo somonun kwane Juliet Chemtai ak kemokwok Good Friday nenyitat boiboiyet ak kaberuretab Jehova.